divine immortal beings, and we are always co-creators. We are not any victims, and we we need to be very careful of our thoughts. That creation begins with a thought, and not only the thoughts but feelings as which will fuel our creation. And last week we learned that we create in pictures. So today I would like to read the next soul lesson, which is my most favorite so far and the most challenging, which is to live in the present. And yeah, but before really going into that, let us practice this through regular meditation. So hence I request every one of you to close your eyes, clasping your hands and crossing your feet, and sit comfortably. And to live in the present, we observe our natural breath. So please observe your natural, normal, tender breath, and your body automatically relaxes. Whenever a thought comes, bring back your attention to the breath. Use the music to be in this moment. Just observe your inhale and exhale and be with the breath. Last 5 minutes, friends. Be in this emptiness. Last 1 minute. Just gradually be in this silence. Last 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thank you so much, friends. Bring back your awareness to this body. You may keep your fingers on your eyes, and slowly you can open your eyes. And whoever wants to continue, please go ahead. Thank you so much for this amazing meditation today. And I would like to go ahead to read the Soul Lesson 6. And as said, this is one of the most challenging lessons, and it is live in the present. The author or the intelligence goes like this: the power to create lies only in the present. You cannot manifest anything in the past or future, but only in the now. When your focus is centered on this moment, you free up the energy you need to develop what you want. Your ego does not live in this way. Rather, it jumps back and forth from days long gone to those yet to come, losing all its power to create in the instant. Dwelling on these other times steals your ability to create. The ego would have you believe that this protects you from negativity and disappointment, but this is a lie. It does not and cannot safeguard you in this manner because the power to do that, like the capacity to create, can only be found in the now. Your ego must be trained to be in this moment. Living in this moment takes determination and discipline, as the ego likes to replay over and over all slights and injustices, all routines, whether they are good or bad, and anything that is familiar in order to distract you from the present. When you place your attention fully in the present, you can also heal the past. So here is where author goes ahead to describe a lot of experiences of her clients, and she gives some real life examples. So it goes like this: living in the moment does not only mean waking up from the past, it is also about not getting lost in thoughts about the future, believing that it holds some magical power that will ease your life. It is not that you should not expect or look forward to happy prospects. However, improving the quality of things to come is only possible when you live gloriously in the here and now. The present, even with all its frustration and sorrow, is a gift from the Lord of the universe. Every experience, pleasant or painful, deepens your soul and brings more learning to it. And here in this lesson, author gives her own experience about living in the present. Being very goal oriented, living in the moment rather than in the future is perhaps one of my greatest challenges. I love to plan, throw my awareness into possibilities, brainstorm, daydream, and believe that everything will keep improving and growing brighter. But as I am writing this, I'm acutely aware of and slightly embarrassed by how invested in the future I can be. It even makes me want to laugh at myself. Thoughts about what is to come keep me going 24 hours a day, even when I sleep. They also make me preoccupied, intense, and impatient, and take me away from the things I love, mainly my family. I get way too caught up in trying to catch up the future. On some days, I almost feel that it's right at my fingertips, and I push myself faster and harder toward it. No matter, I get so worn out day after day. I simply can't ever reach this great tomorrow that I'm so busy creating. It's interesting how my soul recently woke me up from this all too familiar mind game and brought back to me to the now. My older daughter, Sonia, recently called me on her phone just I was about to race out to work. Debating whether or not to even take the call, I hesitantly answered, and the moment I said hello, I knew something was drastically wrong. Before Sonia said a word, dread flew through the phone line. Gasping, she screamed that her best friend had just been hit by a car in the right in right front in front of her eyes. The young woman had been thrown out over the length of the vehicle that had struck her, and my daughter kept on repeating, "It missed me by a centimeter. Oh, how could this happen so fast?" That event snapped me back to the present immediately. Life stopped being a rushing river that I could barely manage, and instantly everything came to a frozen halt. My ego shut up. This was too intense to fight or even to comment on. Thankfully, this story has a happy ending. Sonia's friend, a gymnast, took the impact miraculously well and didn't suffer more than a few minor scratches. She went she was back to her usual life in less than a week, and I was back to mine in less than a minute. The shock was a gift delivered to my soul. The possibility of losing my daughter or her friend reoriented my focus in the seconds. Do not remain arrested in unresolved childhood dramas. You are impacted by your family of origin because it is where you first learn your value, are introduced to relationships, and are given your earliest tools to navigate the world. But eventually, you must recognize your family's limitations and the ways in which you feel that they have wounded you. Forgive them and move on. Remember that your relatives are part of your soul school and that you have chosen them. View your family as part of your soul's curriculum. This will give you perspective and compassion, and hopefully will motivate you to let go of any anger or grudges you have against them. Notice what is real and true in your life right now, even if it is painful. If you feel hurt, be aware of how acutely alive that feeling is. If you pay attention, you will see that most of your suffering is not centered in the present, but arises from a fear of possible future anguish that might be too much to bear. Remaining centered in present time takes practice. Notice what is it in front of you now. Become aware of the colors, smells, lights, textures, landscapes, tastes, sounds, and energy. Pay attention to the fact that the more you stay in the present, the more acutely your senses register your world. Feel the power and freedom that lies in this instant. When you are concentrating on the now, you have the opportunity and ability to choose and focus on what you desire. Now you can apply this lesson. So here we start, friends, to see where about the student, apprentice, journeyman, and the master lessons are. If you are obsessed with the past, continually worry about the future, get easily distracted so that you cannot concentrate on the moment, then you are a student with regard to this lesson. If you want to live in the present, but you have unfinished business, family matters, or disappointments and betrayals from the past that will just not leave you alone, are willing to live in the now, but you only be sure that future will be secure, and using drugs or even zone out by meditating, then you are an apprentice. If you absolutely believe that staying centered in the present is the best, if you could only remember to do so, usually just live and let live, leaving yesterday and tomorrow to take care of themselves, then you are in the journeyman phase. If you live out by the motto, whatever will be, give people and things your full attention in the moment, never overschedule or lament or dwell in the past, and look forward to each day as a brand new opportunity for you to freely create whatever you want, then you are on the way to mastering this lesson. And now, friends, the author gives final tips. If you identify yourself you're a student, stop talking about the past. Avoid discussions about the future, especially those that are full of doom and gloom. Once an hour, stop and notice out loud something that is right in front of you in the here and now, such as a calendar, a clock, the weather, or the people you are with. Then say, I am here and all is well. Practice breathing slowly. Focus on one thing for a few minutes every hour, such as great cup of tea, weather, or the chair you are sitting. If you are an apprentice, get off public transportation or park your car a few blocks away from your job and walk the rest of the way to observe the surroundings. Keep phone conversations focused on the present and cut them short if they drift into disappointing past or scary future. If you are a journeyman, whenever you drift backward into the past or forward into future, laugh and ask God to take over. Be fully present. What are you doing? How do you feel? Do more of that. Seek support and fellowship in organizations whose philosophy is to live one day at a time and work closely with them. Finally, if you are on your way to mastering this lesson, take your time at breakfast and savor your morning start. Move through your day at a gentle pace, enjoying the people you meet. Breathe deeply, slowly, and often. Enjoy how much time, space, and inner peace comes with being in this moment. Your soul's lesson, live in the present. Your soul's purpose, to demonstrate the power that derives from living in the moment. So, thank you, friends, for this opportunity again to to really learn this lesson to live in the present. And as said, we keep on, at least like I keep on forgetting to come back to this moment. And this is a very great lesson for me. Thank you so much. And now, if you have some comments, please go ahead and mute yourself. Hi, Madoka.
Hi, Shashank.
Hi, Ram.
So it was beautiful as usual. I loved it, each bit of it, and there were the techniques or tips. I loved them. I think the one where you just look at the clock and say, "I'm here and now, all is well,"
Mm,
and
yeah,
then breathing slowly, enjoying a cup of tea. It's kind of reminding me all those moments when I was doing those things. So without knowing, I was kind of following these tips, and happy to see how they uh, bring us to now. So
yeah.
so very beautiful. And one more tip I used to follow was about when I eat or when I drink, I kind of consciously do them, like chewing it for 40 times or till it completely becomes liquid, every food I take in. And with water, I kind of see or imagine that the water in my mouth carries a message within it. It could be joy, or it could be, I see like the words dancing within that water in the mouth before I take them in. So that is also a few tips I kind of found were so helpful to live in the now. And
Wow.
yeah, and then there was this nice thing when you spoke about to live a day at a time. I also remember recently Patricia sharing the similar experience about, yes, it's okay to plan, it's okay to look into future. However, we have to live one day at a time. So this is again shared over in your sharings today. So wonderful. I loved it. And meditation was so deep, so relaxing. Indeed, I did not come out continued and kept hearing your sharings. So very beautiful. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Shashank. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Ram. Thank you for amazing tips. I follow some of your tips. Thank you.
Yeah, this is Varna.
Hi,
Thank you
Swarnaji.
very much. Thank you, Sashank. Thank you very much for the presentation. Yeah, this is the most information that you have shared in every single day in everybody's life. It's must. There are
Yeah.
very great points that you brought in. I know I was in the meditation, your drums music took me to the somewhere. I loved it. Yeah, can you please share that music with us in a group, if possible? And regarding the now moment, okay, yeah, you brought a very good points like just appreciate every single moment and do not bring any past, but
Mhm.
also appreciate the past, whatever it has happened, is it good or bad, just appreciate. When we appreciate past hurts, then we are in the current moment. So there are some indications to know if we are living in a current moment or not. Some these things we can, it shows
Yes.
us that yeah, we are going in right direction, and we can improve more on that. So yeah, just always appreciate what has happened and appreciate everybody surrounding you, and whatever you do in that moment, just appreciate and appreciate. So yeah, when we do appreciate everything, then that means we are in current moment, and we are creating future by living in present, not going into the future. So whatever we want to create right now. So that is the message I want to take.
Amazing, Swarnaji. Yeah. Wonderfully
Yeah,
put
great,
these
great
points.
example that
Yeah.
how author brought himself into the current moment. The situation happened in his daughter's friend incident.
Yes.
So that really a new story, and yeah, definitely some things happens without our knowledge, and then we immediately come to the moment, wow. And
Yes.
even whenever we drive also, sometimes I notice, like, if you're talking or you're listening to music, you drive for some distance, and then you realize the road, oh my gosh, did I already pass that? It is so scary moment. How did I drive? That means we are
Exactly.
not in a current moment that time. You already passed so many shops, so many, and then we are here. You didn't even know that you are driving a car.
Yeah.
So then you realize, oh my god, I should not do that.
Yeah.
So
I can
or
totally
suddenly
understand that.
yeah, or suddenly comes in front of you, and then it's a scary situation. So yeah, we have to practice, and living in now moment is very really essential. And thank you very much for bringing a very great message today. And you always bring great sharing, Shashank. Appreciate your time and message. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sonaji. Thank
And
you. I'm al-
thank
I'm
you,
I'm very blessed
Madhugaru
to
and
share these lessons.
yes, we are
Yeah.
blessed to take it too. Yeah. And
Uh,
thank you, Madhugaru and Ramji, for bringing Shashank's sessions to the platform, and we all could learn out of it. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Sonaji. Yeah. One more, recently on the weekend, the weather was amazing, and so we went to here in the amazing Bavarian, let's say, the landscapes in the forests. So there I realized this, the power of now, the power of the present moment, and the beauty. So as said by Swarnaji, I totally experienced that. Yeah. I see Madhaviji. Hi.
Good evening, Shashank. Good evening, Arham. Good
Good
evening,
evening,
everyone.
Madhaviji.
It's so wonderful session again. Like as Ram said just now, I was in a very deep meditation. I could not hear what you said actually. Sorry.
No problem. It's
uh,
recorded.
it's recorded. Oh, that's nice. Anyway, I ordered these books actually. So, but no, I don't know whether they are in parts. This is only one book, or is it
It's
a?
only it's one book.
It's only
It's
one
a
book. Okay, maybe
combination of, yeah,
everything. Then
it
I'll read
goes
on.
step by step to each lesson.
Oh God, I just
Yeah.
missed it. Everything. It was very deep. Really, it was so deep and so deep, and it made us so calm. Actually, it made me completely calm. Really, I am like, my mind is full of like thoughts and full of doing all the activities, right? Like day and night
Mm.
planning something, or like to plan in the house, or cooking, and to take the things, appointments, and there's so many things which is going on in a day. But at the moment when we sit for the meditation, really, it is so calm, and it is so, you know like, away from everything, away from all the things.
Yeah.
It's really amazing, actually. So I had a question in my meditation, saying that, how do I get connected with me in present and future and past? So this was the question which raised. I could not, I was dwelling with that. Actually, that was the thing which was happening. I'm going on searching for that, like a treasure hunt. Like I'm going on searching for that. Like, what is this connectivity actually? Why is like,
Yeah.
what it does, and what it means, and that was the that was the essence what I got from this meditation. And really great. Thank you so much. It was a wonderful session again, and the music was very nice. Really, very very nice. And I want to say one thing. You're in Munich, right? There is a place
Yes.
called Romantischer Weg. I
Romantische
think
Weg.
you heard about. I mean, the word itself. I mean, it's in German. It is Romantischer Weg, means it like a
Yeah.
romantic way.
Romantic way.
The complete way, that the way it is there. You can just Google it, and you can. It's so beautiful, so beautiful. People
Thank you for
come
the
there
tip.
to, yeah.
I'll check it out. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, people come there to take the photos, all those, like, the couples and newly wedded things. You have to see, because you are in the Munich, right? So
Yes.
just see that, and also Neuschwanstein Castle. It's very beautiful.
It's very beautiful. Yeah.
Yes, I
Yeah.
couldn't go inside, but you should go and see that.
Uh, yeah.
Really
Whenever
nice.
just this landscape really brings me to the present and like, yeah, take out all other worries, whatever it is, out. It's amazing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So people all keep on saying that, like, Madhavi, you
Yes.
have to go that side, and I happen to go there. It's really beautiful. It's really, really beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see that. Okay.
Totally agree.
Okay, then.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you,
so much.
Madhaviji.
Yeah. Thank you for the evening. Yeah. Bye bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Mhm.
So I see Sumati ji.
Yes.
Yes, Sumati ji, please unmute yourself.
Thank you, Master, for a wonderful session. Really lovely. I just wanted to add on something which Ramji mentioned about drinking water. I just want to add on about eating.
Mhm.
Many a times we are just going by this mechanical life and trying to keep on to our schedules. And sometimes we're multitasking or rushing to do A and moving to B. And we tend to just do our things very quickly. Again, it boils down to mindfulness, isn't it? Not to be in the present moment. So when it comes to eating, it's really important that we probably don't eat. I know sometimes they say that it's good to be hungry and then you eat for the
Mhm.
whole chemistry of the body to work. But then when we're so hungry, we actually just gobble down our food. Like Ramji said that how he relish and be very mindful about the water in his mouth. Try
Yeah.
eating very mindfully and to be in the moment and enjoy that every morsel of rice or whatever you're having in your food, i.e. chewing really well, and to see that you've chewed really well and then swallow it. You actually do justice to your food, and there's a good digestion. And actually it takes about 15 minutes for the brain to compute that you're hungry or you're full. So half the time when we are hungry, we just gobble down our food, not knowing that we are full, and we tend to overeat, and that's not a good idea because it takes 15 minutes for the brain to compute. Okay, you're full. By then you've overeaten. So to cut the long story short, it's to be mindful and to be in the moment when you're eating, not watching TV or nattering about, and just enjoy the food. Yeah, that's it. Thank
Yes,
you.
Sumati. Wonderful point. Thank you so much. I need to apply that. Yeah. Time to time I forget that about that, but need to really, as you and Ram said, need to really focus on that point of eating. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much, friends. Then we will meet with another lesson next week, and I give to Ram and Madhu next. Thank you so much.
Yes, Mridulaji, you want to share something?
Yeah, I was just listening to everyone. So I, like everyone in the morning, I rush to get ready and I am forgetting what I do in the morning. And then I get in the car and then I'm at work. So in order to be mindful, I start now listening to the meditation music the minute I get up. So even while I'm brushing my teeth, getting dressed, making the lunch, eating, drinking my coffee, I'm trying to only focus on exactly what I'm doing at that moment. And then when I drive, it's suddenly I'm not at work and I'm actually looking at the sky and driving where I am. Because we get really caught up, like everyone's saying, by what happened yesterday, what we might have to do tomorrow. But yesterday is a memory. It's actually gone. In honesty, it doesn't exist anymore. It's just there as a drama in our mind. And the future is actually not here yet. We don't know. So it's just a practice. And even at work, I'm so distracted all the time, one appointment after the other. So in between, I do follow the Thich Nhat Hanh. He says, take a breath inside and take a breath outside, breathe in and breathe out and appreciate the moment. So in between, that was a practice. I had to practice these things. It didn't come to me naturally. So when it gets too hectic, I sit down for 1 minute or whatever, 30 seconds. I take a breath in and out and I center myself where I am that moment. And it changes the whole mindset. It changes the whole mind pattern. So I know it seems so easy, right? Just focus on the moment. But we get so caught up in yesterday and we get so caught up in tomorrow. I think we kind of get lost in the moment and today. So it was a very good topic, Sashank, and appreciate you telling the examples too and giving ideas on, different points. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Raji.
Yes, thank you so much, Shashank, for the wonderful, wonderful session. And I really love this topic, live in the present. And last week we have read this book called Fakir. In that book, Shirdi Sai Baba mentions to this guy called Rudra that about speaking about living in the present, because this guy called Rudra, he gets caught up with the past and he's very anxious and always worried, anxious about the future, whether he's going to meet his children or not, or and what happened in the past. He'll be thinking all the day about all these things. So then Shirdi Sai Baba says to him that to live in the present, just witness a baby, see a baby, how the baby drinks the water. When the baby drinks the water, it is single pointed, the baby doesn't look here and there. It just, he or she looks straight into the, the glass and just drinks. So that is being in a now. So we should not get caught into the past. We should not be anxious about the future. So it is the way you have explained, Shashank. It is really beautiful, and it is really important that we all have to practice it. It's not like one day you get it. It's like every day and every minute it's a practice. And The moment we think about something, we have to pull ourselves back to the present. And the way you have shared about appreciating, accepting and with watching the nature, like being there in the nature, so not thinking about anything. So these things help us to be in the now and being more mindful. Mindfulness is nothing but being in the now. So our mind is fully occupied with one thing that we are doing right now. It's not thinking about the past or the future. So thank you so much, Sashank, for this wonderful lesson, and very much grateful to you for every week coming and sharing this wonderful soul lessons. Thank you so much, Ma.
Thank you so much, Madhaka. Thank you for this amazing opportunity to share with you all. And thanks to this amazing master, Sonia,
Mm.
yeah, to give this, to actually channel these amazing lessons for us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sashank. So we will see you next week for the seventh soul
Seventh
lesson.
soul lesson. Yeah.
Looking forward for that, Shashank.
Me too, Akka. Thank you.
Thank you. Wonderful. So friends, this is an announcement. As you all know that tomorrow we will be having Enlightenment Hour with Patrici. So it is going to happen at 3:30 a.m. Germany time or 2:30 a.m. UK time or 7 a.m. India time. So we won't be having our regular 6 a.m. session, which is like 6 a.m. Germany time or 5 a.m. UK time, because we will be still in this session. So friends, I request you all, if you can make it up to this session, it will be really great. As we all know that listening to the live session is very different from listening to the recorded ones. Being present with the masters, being in the group, that energy is completely different. So utilize this opportunity, and it's just for one day, right? So just meditate and then prepare yourself to the night or the early morning, and then just just be there if you can. Yeah. Till we see each other tomorrow, friends, have a lovely day, and keep meditating, keep smiling, and be in the now. Yeah. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye,
One
everyone.
minute, Madhu.
Yes, Madhulaji.
It's 8:30 Central Time, so it's good time for the USA to join
Yes,
today.
8:30. Yeah, it's 8:30 Central Time. Yeah, 8:30 p.m.
Yes.
Yes, 8:30 p.m. Yes, CST today. Yeah, and for us, it is tomorrow. Yeah. So thank you so much, friends. We'll see you all. We'll see you all tomorrow or today. Yeah. Namaste. Bye bye.